This is the SJCAM SJ6 Legend 4K Wi-Fi action camera. And this is my review of it. It's a 4K action camera that is inexpensive and gets the job done. I took it here, 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 and here. I've been using it for a while now, and it goes and goes. Get ready for lots of footage as I'm talking through this with you. GearBest sent me this and this to try out and share a review. This video is about the camera, and I've made a separate review of the gimbal. You can get to that video at the link above. But really, they are a phenomenal team, and I've put links to each of them at gearbest.com in the description of this video. Okay, onto the camera and the footage. I know what you care about with action cameras. You want small size and big features. So let's dig in on those. The specs are really nice. You've got video capabilities of 24p at 4K and 60 frames per second at 1080p and even 120 frames per second at 720p. You've got Wi-Fi so that you can control it remotely. And you've got something I've not seen in an inexpensive action cam before, a touchscreen. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I love touchscreens for phones, but buttons for cameras. I actually found myself using this touchscreen though. That means that it's intuitive and it makes sense to use and it's easy to use. Incidentally, it also has a tiny screen on the front here. It's just an information display. I found it useful though that I could see if the camera was recording from both the front and the back of the camera. Oh, and one thing that I know you want to see, accessories. Wow, there's a lot here. There's a bike mount, a tripod mount, and a waterproof case, of course, and all of these other mounts and attachments. I haven't used them all yet, but I don't think that I'm going to be having a shortage of them anytime soon. Here's the thing, when I buy something, I don't really want to have to buy a bunch more things to get it to work for me. There are plenty of more expensive action cameras in the market where you just get the basic camera and then you'd have to purchase all of those accessories separately. And that's fine if you know exactly what you want, but with the SJ6, this is all included and it is allowing me to experiment in a way that I wouldn't if I had to purchase everything separately. Now you do bring your own micro SD card, but the camera comes with everything else that you could possibly need, it feels like. As you can see, the footage is great. It speaks for itself. I found myself wanting to take the camera out with me so that I could get more footage of the desert or of the forest. It was a great excuse to get out on the trails. The SJ6 Legend comes with one battery. If you're like me and you like to shoot a lot for long periods of time, I want it to be ready each time. So you might want to get a few extra batteries. I didn't have extra batteries, so when I was out in the field, I pulled out a USB charger and I charged up the camera like that on the go. And that's a big deal to me. This is the sort of camera that I have been taking out with me into the wild, and you don't always have one of these. So you might want to bring one of these battery chargers or even a solar panel to boost your gadgets, including the SJ6. There you have it, folks. It's a mighty system in a small package for a price that you might not believe. Check out the link in the description for all of the detailed specifications, including the current price and how to get one into your hands. Oh, and then click on that next link to see its buddy, the Zhiyun Z1 Evolution Evo 3-axis electronic gimbal.